Hey, Woodpeckers Criminal Wolf, and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. So we're at, I think this is Adam's Fortress, Dragon Wing Keep, is Griffon Wing Keep. I just said Dragon Wing. I am scatterbrained. Um, anyway, what does Adam and Keep do? I'm like blank right now. Anyway, so I did a few things here. I gave my companions new armor, better armor. They're all pretty much maxed out on armor, so I don't have to update them ever again. Unless I want to like change the color of their stuff, which I may do from time to time because keep it interesting. But you guys never see them like that anyway. We're gonna talk to Knight Captain Raiden. Raiden? Okay, water supply.
What's wrong with the water supply?
The fort's well is full of garbage. Blasted Venatori threw corpses in there. There's an oasis nearby, but a Vargas claimed it. Doing a decent job of keeping us away too. 4 soldiers have already fallen to venom and claws. We'll need reinforcements to drive the monster out.
Okay.
What can you tell me about the Darkspawn in the area?
The Darkspawn seem to have emerged since we took the keep. I've warned the troops not to engage unless absolutely necessary. We don't need a blight in the ranks. We have to find whatever hole the monsters came from and seal it.
We haven't met, have we? What's your name, soldier? Where have you served?
I beg your pardon, Inquisitor. Knight Captain Rylan at your service. I served with the Templars in Starkhaven until they all ran off to the hills, barking at the moon. Commander Cullen offered me a job, and I was glad to do anything to help stop all this madness.
What are your duties here, Captain?
I am Commander Cullen's second-in-command. As such, I handle logistics for many of our more high-risk missions. I also coordinate reports for the Commander from agents out in the field.
If you were in Starkhaven, how do you know Cullen?
After Kirkwall exploded, Starkhaven sent aid. Rubble fell on much of the city. A lot of people were homeless or trapped in collapsed buildings. I coordinated rescue efforts, and met Cullen while he was trying to command what was left of Kirkwall's Templars.
You didn't want to leave the Chantry with the others of your order?
Sacred duties are all well and good, but someone needs to do real work now and then. If the barracks are on fire, I'm going for water, not standing around smiting the ash for heresy. Ah, respectfully speaking, of course, Inquisitor.
How is the Inquisition treating you so far, Captain?
It's good work. Some of it's a touch batty, but I'm always glad to be doing something useful, Inquisitor. There's no shortage of things that need repaired, shored up, or just a good bucket of water dumped on them.
Carry on, Captain.
Yes, Inquisitor.
Alright, so the reason I talk to them is because I want to get to know I want to get to know the people I'm in charge of. Alright, there's some more codex, Griffon Wing Keep. Did I just read that? Okay, anyway, so yeah, you can see some of them have their armor a little better suited towards them, I think. Oh, there's a chest right here. Okay. I already did the off-screen thing. Alright, so we need to help clear out the Darkspawn area. There's a few things up here. I need to check that out on my own time, I suppose. What the heck is that? Oh, that's another item up there. Oh, how do you even get up there? I think armor. Oh, no, no. Don't fall. Ha ha ha. Because I'm not going to remember to do this later. And think it. How did that hurt? Whatever. I think there's a person who sells items in here.
Who can tell me? What are the chief weapons of the Inquisition?
Surprise, sir.
Not good enough, soldier.
Surprise and fear, sir.
They might be downstairs. Let me sure I'm not missing something like quest related here. Oh, okay. There's a shop right here. There we go. I want the shop because I have to sell some stuff. Come on, load up, load up. Sell all that junk. You have anything I can buy? You got runestone, stuff like that. I already want this sword and I want to use it, but it's not as good as the sword I have. So, bad.
I've got a special deal for you, Inquisitor. Fell off the back of
Okay,
a wagon
let's-
from Montsimard.
Does she have the room for that sword, or the schematic for that sword? I don't particularly care.
The Inquisitor's coming this way.
So they replaced the door, regardless of what you do. So you could have easily came in here and just wrecked that door like how I did at the last key and smashed it open. But I went the back way in. Let's see, trouble with Darkspawn. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We gotta clear this big hole. Why did I say I was at an angle, right? Okay, I was weird. I thought I was at an angle. Anyway. So, real quick, guys, I want to address something that I recently read about people boycotting Anthem for the most part. And while I can understand people not wanting to support EA and the whole microtransaction thing, I don't necessarily support the idea of boycotting Anthem because you're because in truth, you're hurting BioWare. If you boycott Anthem, you're boycotting BioWare, and thus you're going to eliminate the idea of Dragon Age Inquisition. And we do not want that. We want to support BioWare. I understand like the frustration that came with EA and the whole microtransactions from Battlefront. I didn't even get the game. I don't trust it because it's EA and they kind of ruin. They can ruin a very good series. But BioWare I do trust, and that's part of the reason why I bought Anthem. Not Anthem. Why I bought Mass Effect Andromeda was because one, I do like the Mass Effect series, even though I haven't played it as much as Dragon Age, but I still love the game. But I also bought it because I want to support EA. I want to support BioWare, not EA. I don't care for EA for anything. But I support BioWare because I love their games, I love the characters, and despite all the negative things that was said about Mass Effect Andromeda, it was still a good game to me. It still held that good premise of what BioWare is going for, and has good character development and for the most part good storytelling. Yes, the graphics.
Darkspawn shouldn't be roaming about on the surface when there's no blight.
Yes, the graphics aren't up to par when it first came out. However, excuse me. However, the game is not as bad as it made out to be, especially after the updates they did. It was a game that I actually enjoyed. I definitely enjoyed the characters. Like the way they developed those were amazing. I have no problem with the characters or how they dealt with that.
I can't fight air. I'm not going.
The Darkspawn got through. I'll have to see what our people at Skyhold can do.
All right. So, but I support BioWare, and I wanted to see them continue to grow because they shut down I think they shut down I can't remember if it was Edmonton or Montreal. I can't remember which studio they shut down. That was in charge of Mass Effect Andromeda at the moment. I can't remember which one it was, but they shut down one of BioWare's offices after BioWare was received very poorly. After Mass Effect was received poorly. And that's bad for multiple reasons because EA shuts down so many studios just out of spite, I think, and out of fan backlash or just negative backlash. Because they shut down Visceral, which was in charge of another Star Wars game. 3 keys to locks
that have been changed, a schedule for a journey not taken, and 2 names of servants no longer employed.
I don't know what you're on about.
The now useless items passed to you by those in my employ. I do hope you have alternate plans for the evening.
Joke's on you. I only had one key.
Okay, so as I was saying is that they shut down Visceral after some bad feedback, or I don't think they even had bad feedback from Visceral. They just shut them down for no reason. I don't remember what the reason was, if there was one. Then they shut down a Bioware office, and that's bad because if that continues, like if y'all don't support Anthem, it means that we may not get a Dragon Age 4. And that is not something I want to see. I want to see Dragon Age 4. I want to see them redo the Mass Effect series and do it justice. And they have the potential to do that. However, if you boycott Anthem, that means you're boycotting Bioware, and thus we are not going to get these games. It means we are not going to get Dragon Age 4. We're not going to get a new Mass Effect that's possibly way better than even the original trilogy if they do it justice this time. Because I will not lie, Mass Effect Andromeda suffered because they kept putting people from that team to do Anthem. However, you cannot boycott this company because of EA. You can't boycott Bioware because of EA, because then we're losing the best company EA possibly owns. And while I really would hope that Bioware splits from EA at a certain point, I really hope that. Oh, I'm not in charge of Blackwall. I really hope Bioware at some point splits from EA. EA owning Bioware gives them the freedom, gives them the money to make better games, or at least spend more money on the game to make it a bit more, like to use better graphics and everything. So while I don't like EA, please do not boycott Bioware and Anthem. Go out, support Anthem, give it a try at least. Try, I don't know, if they come out with a beta before the game officially is released, try the beta at least. Try something, help support Bioware, because I don't want to see this game, I don't want to see the company suffer because of EA. I mean, that would be horrible. I mean, EA, Bioware is such an amazing company. I don't want to see them suffer because of EA. So, if you're a true Bioware fan, if you're a true Dragon Age fan, if you're a true Mass Effect fan, support this company so we don't see it die and we don't see a series cut short before its time. Because I would hate to lose another game series because of poor feedback, or because of the mother company or the parent company doing wrong. The parent company being EA. So I say support Bioware in all its endeavors at this point. I'm not saying support bad games, but don't trash a game before it comes out. Bioware, Anthem has yet to come out, so don't trash it just yet. I know it's bad that they took staff from Mass Effect and put it towards Anthem. I'm not saying that's a good thing. However, that was not on Bioware's part, and EA made that call, and the team for Andromeda did their best. And at that point, even as bad as the game is, it's still better than a lot of games that came out, and that says a lot. So I highly say support Anthem, support Bioware, so we can still get the series that we want. So EA gives them the freedom to make the games that we as fans want. Because let me put it this way, Anthem being made is really on EA. EA wanted an online multiplayer game, and that's why it's being made. However, a big name game like that will give Bioware the money to continue making games such as Dragon Age and Mass Effect. Like let's say Anthem does well. Let's say we don't boycott. Let's say Anthem literally kills it in the market. It does what Destiny does as far as sales wise. We would see Bioware get so much more money towards their other games, and that means more money towards like games like Dragon Age and Mass Effect would mean better gameplay for us as players. It would mean more time for more people working on those games, which in time would be a better game overall. So you probably would see a bigger world of Inquisition, if that's ridiculously possible. You would see a more immersive world than Inquisition and Mass Effect. You would see something so phenomenal. If you support Anthem and Anthem gets this load of money, Anthem by itself will in turn pay for the next Dragon Age and the next Mass Effect series. So again, I'm not saying support a bad series, that's not what I'm saying, but what I am saying is support BioWare. If the game is bad, wait till the reviews come out, wait till the reviews of Anthem come out, and then make a decision, but don't boycott the game before it comes out, because then you're hurting BioWare, a game that we all love. But that's really my that was a long rant to say all that, but it was just something I read and it was kind of irking me that I'm hearing people boycotting Anthem already. I have every intention of buying the game first day it comes out, because I am going to support BioWare. I'm going to make sure that I'm still supporting them, regardless of anything. I made the channel because I love Dragon Age and I love BioWare. And regardless of some of the changes that's happened recently, like David Gator leaving, like Laidlaw leaving, I still think BioWare has a great and phenomenal team, because they still have Patrick Weeks and so many others. They have Mark I can't remember how to pronounce his last name, Durara, however you pronounce his name, I do apologize. But I still support that team because they still have so many great people working for BioWare, and I want to see them succeed. But like I said, guys, if you want to wait for the reviews for Anthem to come out, go ahead. That's on you. But what I'm asking you is, don't boycott the game before you see anything on it, because that's not fair to Dragon Age. That's not fair to BioWare. That's not fair to everybody who's worked hard on those games. So that's all I'm asking you guys to do, is give it its fair chance. Wait for the reviews to come out, and then go from there. But do not boycott the game before knowing the complete story for it.
The trail leads on.
Not sure what that was. I think that was a Chantry Trail. But that's really my whole rant that I had, because I read this and I saw a video on YouTube about people boycotting Anthem, and I was kind of shocked a little bit. But I mean, don't boycott the game, guys. That just seems, seems messed up, in my opinion. Not good. Flawless. I know I got my special. I just didn't use my Petition's renewal. I forgot to use that to respect myself. I'll do that. I don't know if I done record this episode. Is there someone in here I'm supposed to pay out to?
The end must be nearby.
This is really evil. I was coming over here to check on someone else. I have to look up which dragons are about level, because I want to fight each dragon as the level goes on. I may look at it up in a minute just to see. Where's that over there? Oh, you're a raider. Let's move with somebody else.
Kill that warrior!
Oh, you killed him. Stuck up behind me, did you? Research supplies. Oh, why don't I do research supplies? I just keep fighting them too. Sigil. I don't even use the sigils. I don't use them because they are not great. They do as much bad as good, and I don't care for that.
Should we look around?
Maybe after we deal with the demons. Yeah, that's a lot of them. I don't know. kill all of them? Vivian. What broke my? Oh, I didn't have that. So many of you. Oh, Sarah kind of has you. Alright, we're done. And what's going here? I don't remember. There's two things. Has to be up here, right? Yeah, that's a lot of bones. Gray whiskey. Oh, it's a bottle of thing, that's okay. I saw gray, I thought, oh, it was like a gray one thing. No, it's not. Oh, I came over here because there was a thing for Blackwall, that's what it was. There's another thing that's on top as well. Buried corpse.
Good find.
Alright, let's see. What do I have marked right here then? Oh, it's the Akidara. Oh. You know I'm gonna come in here and there's gonna be a guy I have to fight later. I think it's over here. It might be Rose. Oh, got stuck. There it goes. What was that? I meant to jump. I didn't even mean to loot that. Alright, more shards. Oh, no. No. Oh, crap. Can I get him from here? Oh, I did. That would have been cool if I can spar and kick him off this cliff. Alright, do I have to come down there and kill them? Or do you got him? Do I got him? Yep, I do. Cool. Good job. Alright. Looking for shards. There's probably one over there. Yep. You knew it. Must be won by a dragon thing.
I have something for your silly group, Sarah dear.
Right, I bet you have plenty.
A simple note for your Red Jenny associates. I believe it may point to anonymous holdings of one Lord Samara.
I know him. Pisshead's hard as ice with his people.
Indeed. It would be a shame if his involvement in certain activities was revealed, his position at court weakened.
So we hurt a real prick, but you swoop in. We help people, but it helps you more. Arrgh.
Try not to cry openly, dear. It's ever so demeaning.
I like that, but it shows how manipulative Vivian is. It's it really does, because it shows that Vivian will use Sarah in her group to gain more power. And this is one reason why I like and dislike Vivian, is that a lot of people, overall people just don't like her. I don't hate Vivian. I really did at the beginning, but she's remaining very true to her character. I'll have to go fix this stinking stuff over here. Before I do that, I need to... Oh crap, excuse me. I need to figure out what to do. I'm gonna finish my sentence on Vivian. Just let me figure out what I'm doing here. Because I can't do anything about this water until I go back to the Skyhold. That's unfinished business for Cassandra, Grey Warden. You know, I may go back to Skyhold, just start that quest. I may go back to Skyhold. I'm gonna talk to this guy first, then go back to Skyhold. I could start the main quest line, but I want to finish this area first.
Visitors, thank the Maker. It's been so long since I've spoken to anyone. Have you come to observe the wildlife too?
I think I found your supplies. A dead man out in the desert had these on him.
Dead? Blessed Andraste. What about Marcus or Jeannette? This is terrible news. I am Frederic of Zero, foremost researcher of draconology in Orlais. I came here with an expedition from the university. But the others are all missing, and our work has been halted. White Claw raiders have made off with much of our supplies. You will help me reclaim the equipment, will you not? You will champion the advancement of science.
You're a scholar. What can you tell me about this region?
The Western Approach is a remarkable place, as you are no doubt aware. Many magnificent creatures make their home here. Vargusts, dragons, phoenixes. They thrive where few others can. The land was poisoned by the Second Blight. The Warden Fortress has stood since that time. Before the Blight, the ancient Imperium ruled here. Actually, I saw some Tevinters recently. Studying the runes, perhaps.
The rest of your team went missing, and there are raiders all over the area. Should you be here alone?
I don't know what happened to the rest of the expedition, but the raiders have left me completely undisturbed. I have also seen Grey Wardens and strangers in odd black clothing, but they all ignore my presence completely.
Tell me about yourself.
I am a professor at the University of Orlais. I have made it my life's work to write the definitive monograph on the hunting habits of dragons and their closest kin. On this trip alone, I have produced 20 scrolls of notes. More scholarship than has ever been done on the Southern Vargest. But my hope, my great ambition, is to observe the abyssal high dragon taking her prey. A sight no scholar has ever recorded.
I have the supplies you were waiting for right here.
Now that I have my recipes back, I'll be able to concoct a bait the high dragon cannot resist. I have most of what I need, but I still need to gather quillback intestines and a phoenix's tail feather.
You study dragons. I'd be interested in hearing more about that.
Oh, they are fascinating and little understood creatures, thought extinct for centuries. Now they seem to be making a comeback. The Nevarrans wrote extensively on breeding and nesting behavior, but high dragon hunting patterns have never been studied. I would be most interested if you come across any Gurn corpses that might be victims of dragon attacks.
We'll have to speak some other time.
Okay.
That
So-
Fred whatever walked through those bandits. Don't think so. He's useless.
So, if you don't know, my lore updated series is still being worked on. And, well, I have one being worked on right now. I put a poll on, like, several Bioware Amino type topics. And one was, which my next lore update be. And one of them was, the suggestions were, or options were, the Second Sin, Elven Pantheon, or dragons. And well, for right now, it's actually pretty tied between dragons and the Elven Pantheon, surprisingly. I literally thought Elven Pantheon was going to straight sweep that one, but it's surprising people want to know more about dragons, which is cool. Which I really am happy about because I actually want to do one on dragons. So that's what made me think about that. Two, I was thinking about doing, I just thought of another one I can do. I want to do one on Orlesian Mask because they have a good little bit of lore behind those as well. So I'm like, oh, I could do one on Orlesian Mask, and that would be really cool. What's over here? I passed this earlier. What did I miss? Oh.
I'm not
That's where his thing. Oh.
sure I want to meet the thing that finds quillback innards appetizing.
What am I fighting? Oh. Nope, get away from Sarah. Alrighty. Alright, so that's the hunting stuff, which I will do. I have like 6 minutes or so. 3 minutes. Sorry. That's not a lot of time to do much of nothing. So what I may do. Oh, did I get that over there? I think I did, because that's probably when I was coming up. There's the giant staircase. That's a shard. I was like, what is this quest thing over here? The shards make weird sounds, and that's so weird. Where am I going? Because I feel like I'm going back towards... That's the camp I was at. I kind of want to make my way back this way. But I don't remember how to. Where's the giant staircase? It's hard to spot this thing if you don't know where it is. It's over here. Alright, where is the ladder? Where is it? Let's take the staircase. Right here, but how do I get down? Where is the thing? Right there. Oh. Oh, Viridian. What? No, that's Lazarite. I have to make my way down here anyway because there's a quest for Cassandra on the map I'm going to do next time. But off screen, I will go ahead and do the war table mission to have that out the way. I think there's a shard up there. What's fighting over here? That's Inquisition. That thing came out on the house. Oh, can we finish that? Okay. Don't know how, but we did.
Inquisitor.
Yes. Alright, so we passed a few things while we came over here the first time. I'm almost out of time. Yeah, I have like a minute left. Okay, I already know my question. I actually have my question ready this time. And actually, no, I didn't prepare it beforehand. I just thought about it when I was making that rant on Anthem. Alright guys, I'm gonna have to end the video here. 1 second, let me stop the timer so it doesn't go off while I'm talking. Anyway guys, I want to thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please like, share, and comment on the video. Hit that subscribe button down below if you want to join the Wolfpack. The question of the day is, are you going to buy Anthem? Let me know in the comments below. Let me know on my Twitter page, Bioware Mino, Reddit. Let me know anywhere that you can reach me, and let me know if you're going to buy Anthem and support Bioware. Anyway guys, I want to thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time on Dragon Age Inquisition. Later, Wolfpack.